What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your YouTube Wrestling Figures heavyweight champion, coming at you finally with another fucking Q&A. You guys have been chomping at the bit, wanting to ask me questions, and all I've been doing is opening fan mail. So I know you guys are getting pissed off, but here we are with a Q&A. I asked you earlier today on Twitter to send me your questions, so I'm gonna get right to it. First question comes from Freckleface239, and he asks, or she asks, who knows, Grim, do you ever go to yard sales? Because I go to stores and I go to antique shops and all kinds of shit. But do I ever go to yard sales for figures? Very rarely. I don't know. I kind of think yard sales are kind of creepy. Walking up onto somebody's lawn, looking around, ravaging through their shit. I don't know. I'm not really into yard sales. But I will tell you a funny story. One of my friends sent me a text message and said, dude, I was just over at this yard sale on whatever avenue, and there was a whole pile of wrestling figures. Dude, you gotta get over there. You gotta go check it out. They got tons of shit for sale, all wrestling figures. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna head right over there. So I hopped in my car, speed on over there. I'm walking up the driveway, and no fucking joke, the fucking dude is standing there with his kid, and they're like, Grim took the bait! Grim's here! They were all fucking excited that they lured Grim to their house with all the fucking wrestling figures. And they're like, how did you find out that we had figures? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, one of my friends texted me, and sure enough, I took the bait like a dumbass. But, I was happy to meet the guys, and they were happy to see me, so it was really cool. But I didn't buy any figures because they were mostly crappy. Jose Garcia asks me, what is going on with Brodus Clay? I must have missed something here. Can you please fill us in? Okay, this is the deal with Brodus Clay. I make figure videos. I make fun of everybody. Is there any WWE wrestler, past or present, that I haven't made fun of? I'm sorry that this fat fuck can't take a joke. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, he starts tweeting at me for that he's gonna get his hands on me. I better not be making fun of him. Dude, get a fucking sense of humor, you tattooed, bitch-titted prick. I mean, what the fuck? I make fun of everybody. It's what I do. So he tweeted at me a couple times since he got fired, and now he wants to get a piece of my ass. Well, you know what? I'm not afraid of you, motherfucker. I got a ring out in Jackson, New Jersey. We will do this one-on-one, me and you, in the fucking ring. Nobody wants to book Grim on a fucking indie show around here to face Brodus Clay because they don't want to advertise that I'm going to be there because they think that nobody will show up because I'm too controversial. Bitch, please. It would draw like a motherfucker. Grim vs. Brodus Clay on an indie show. Are you fucking kidding me? But I don't give a shit. I'll book Brodus my damn self, and I'll put him in the fucking ring in my own damn facility, and I'll kick the shit out of him. Anytime, any place, not a problem. All right, let me take this down a notch and answer a question from Anthony Perks. He wants to know that considering Emma from WWE got arrested for shoplifting, yeah, she stole an iPod mini case from a Walmart. Now, is Ebenezer Middlesdorf going to ask her out? Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Like, Emma is now Ebenezer Middlesdorf's dream girl. That's all he's been talking about. He's been bouncing off the walls. As a matter of fact, he wants me to tweet at her. He wants me to... I'm like, dude, she's in fucking jail. What the fuck, man? And he cannot wait to get his face in between Emma's legs to do some imitating. Nailed it. Here's a great one. Hunter Lambert asks, Grim, are you more of a titty engineer or a pussy puppeteer? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? I am the ass master, I am the titty engineer, and the pussy puppeteer, and also the twat keeper. I am the jack of all trades. Or the jack off of all trades. Christian Fijore has a two-part question. He says, number one, Grim, do you ever get speeding tickets when you race around in your cool-ass car? And two, what's with all the fucking figures that are behind you on the back seat? Okay, yes, I do get speeding tickets all the time speeding around in my car. Now, I'm not advocating you go speeding around. Please drive safely. You can get killed out on the highways. But you know what? I very rarely follow the speed limits, and I'll tell you why. You don't follow the speed limit, you get a speeding ticket, right? So basically, in my brain, it says, drive 45 miles an hour, or for a special additional fee, you can drive as fast as you fucking want. So all I gotta do is pay a ticket here and there, and I can drive as fast as I fucking want like a douchebag. But don't you do it. Don't be like me. I'm an asshole. And as for the figures in the back seat, I don't have any room for all my carded stuff, so that's kind of where they stay. They sit in the fucking back seat until I can get to my friend's storage locker and put some shit in there, because I have a secret storage locker that heel wife knows nothing about. Shh. And it's one of my friends, and he owns it, and I just bring all my shit there, and I put it in there, and until I can get there, it's all gonna sit in the back seat. Danny Ruggieri asks me, who is my favorite wrestler currently in the WWE, and which superstar would I like to meet in the WWE? Well, all my favorites keep getting fucking injured. Daniel Bryan was one of my favorites. Bad News Barrett is one of my favorites. And CM Punk was one of my favorites, and that prick left. So now who do I have to cheer for? I mean, honestly, Seth Rollins is coming on, and I really like him, even though, you know, he's a bad guy, and I'm not supposed to cheer for him. But I really like where they're going with the Seth Rollins character. I love Roman Reigns as far as the powerhouse good guy. He's like, now they're giving him the push that Ryback was supposed to get like 2 years ago. But guess what? Ryback still got bigger pops, you pricks. I don't know. I mean, Roman Reigns is badass. Not taking anything away from him. But Ryback had that aura to him. That Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan aura to him. You know, whereas Roman Reigns is not there yet. But I hope he gets there. I would love that. Because I like when people have that aura. And, you know, who would I want to meet right now? It would probably be Roman Reigns. So, you know, I can fucking say I met Roman Reigns, you know, before he became ultra super popular like the next Hulk Hogan or the next Rock, because that's where that man's headed, you know, and then once they get that popular, then it's virtually fucking impossible to meet them without spending $150. Here's a funny one. Bill Warnstaff wants to know, Grim, do you ever fart in public? Who doesn't fucking fart in public? Of course I fart in public. I mean, you know, sometimes you're standing in close proximity with other people and you don't want to fart, but you know, a fart is kind of like your dog, when your dog has to go take a shit in the middle of the night and it's scratching at your door and it's scratching at your door and you're trying to ignore it, and because you don't want to get up, you don't want to let him out, but at some point you just got to get out of bed and let the fucker out the door. That's like a fart. Sometimes you just got to let the fucker out the door. Just right in front of people, and it's disgusting, and then, you know, they smell it and they think they just smell like horse shit. Chris, aka Coolio 1975, asks me, who is the most underrated performer in the WWE right now? That's easy. Damien Sandow. This guy debuted. His promos were epic. They were stupendous. His matches have always been very, very, very good. I mean, they're not like sick like something that Seth Rollins does, but he's been really, really solid. And what a great heel. He always had the crowd fucking hating him. How good do you have to be? I mean, honestly, they gave him the Money in the Bank and then they shit on him. You know, he must have fucked somebody in management's daughter, or he must have pulled a prank on somebody and really pissed somebody off, like maybe he shit in somebody's gym bag. Oh, no, wait, that was Randy Orton. What else does this fucking guy have to do to get a push? He's phenomenal, and they're shitting all over him. Tom Oliver asks me, Paige, Lana, or Emma? Well, you know what we could do with this? We could play F, Marry, Kill. You ever hear of F, Marry, Kill? Basically, it's fuck, marry, kill. You have to pick one of them to fuck, you have to pick one of them to marry, and then the third one you have to kill. So of the three, who would I fuck, who would I marry, who would I kill? Okay, I'm going to answer the question right now. I can tell you, I would kill Emma. Because not that she's not hot, not that she's, you know, I have to kill one of the three, and I would kill her off because I could see her being a little bit dorky and annoying, and I'm not really into that when it comes to my girls. So, all right, we killed off Emma. Now, we have Lana and we have Paige, and I get to marry one and I get to fuck one. Well, I'm gonna fuck Paige. I mean, she looks like she shags like a minx. I mean, you know, she's British. She'd probably fuck your cock off, which is fantastic. So, I'm gonna fuck her. And you know why I'm gonna marry Lana? Because those legs are built to last, baby. Have those fucking thighs slapping on my ears. That would be fantastic. I'd be banging Lana's ass for the next 30, 40 years, and it would just be supreme. Austin Hormel wants to know, who is Pain in the Ass Kid? How is he part of the show? And where the fuck has he been? Well, Pain in the Ass Kid is a pain in my ass, and he just happens to show up every fucking place I go. He's like a fucking stalker. And where the fuck is he? I don't know. He's a pain in my ass. I'm sure he'll be back at some point. I don't know. Are you a fan of Pain in the Ass Kid? You want him on the show more? I'm sure he'd like to be on the show more, because he's a pain in my ass. But no, he's cool. Ryder or Riot 87 asks if I'm going to go see the Ninja Turtles movie next month. Dude, I like Transformers 1,000 times more than Ninja Turtles, and I haven't even gotten to see Transformers. And I'll tell you why. I hate the fucking movie theaters. If I can get to a movie theater, like in an afternoon, for a movie that's been out for a month, that's the only way I can go to a movie theater and kind of be by myself. I can't stand people in a movie theater. I'm sorry. It's so loud and annoying, and people's phones going off, and I can't enjoy a movie sitting in a crowded theater. So most of the time I just wait for DVD, or I try to watch a pirated edition online, and if I don't get that, I'll go see it like a month after its release on a Tuesday afternoon when there's 4 people in the theater. You know, other than that, don't really care. I'll see it eventually. Jesse Manilang wants to know, what type of match do I want to have with Brodus Clay? I want to have a straight up pinfall match. I want to pin that fat fuck's shoulders to the mat for the count of 3. You know, I mean, what type of achievement would that be for me to put under my belt to say that I pinned Brodus Clay in the middle of the ring? No interference, you know, no ladder match where I had to grab a belt, you know, no strap match where I didn't even have to take him off his feet. Nothing stupid like that. I want to pin his tattooed titties to the mat for the count of 3 and have my hand raised in victory. Yeah. Rivaldo Gaming wants to know, what's my favorite WWE pay-per-view? And, you know, as much as WrestleMania always has the hype and the build and the big stars, the Royal Rumble is always the most fun and entertaining, in my opinion, because you have 30 superstars. You know, it's not just 1 guy or 2 guys or even 3 guys. 30 superstars, any one of them can win, you know, so it's a lot less predictable, and there's always a lot that goes on in that match, and it's always a very important pay-per-view because it sets up WrestleMania. James Lennox wants to know, what's my least favorite WWE Elite figure? I don't know, that's tough because most of them are pretty good, and I don't really have any complaints about any of them, but I can tell you, I am really sick of them making The Big Show. I'm really sick of them making CM Punk Elites. Just because, how many do I fucking need? Make me somebody new, please. You know, there's tons of flashbacks that they could have, and there's tons of other guys they could have thrown in there. I'm so sick of The Big Show, and I'm so sick of CM Punk. You know, nothing against CM Punk as the wrestler. I like him as a wrestler. I've had enough of his Elites. I think there's like 10 of them now. Maybe even more. Oh, Rey Mysterio too. Well, I hope you guys had some fun watching this Q&A, as much fun as I had making this Q&A. I love answering questions for you guys, and I know you guys are always saying, when's the next Q&A, and when's the next fan mail? And just keep in mind, the answer is always soon, because Grim will always be here for you. I'm not going anywhere unless I drop dead. And thank you guys, as always, for watching. Please like this video, leave your comments, and subscribe for more Nailed It.